Good morning, Dennis Smith, and it's 2-minute drill time. And today we're going to talk a little bit differently in terms of the major snowstorm that impacted the eastern seaboard last week and the impact and the effect that had on meat consumption. I've actually learned some interesting details on actually what happened. First of all, the forecasting. The science of weather forecasting has improved dramatically over the last, say, several years, 10 years or so. These forecasts are almost always more accurate, and they're in the news, the way we disseminate news so much quicker. Everybody's got weather on their phones, and so the accurate forecasting of a storm tends to not surprise, and it tends to create a rush to the grocery store before the storm occurs. But what's happening at the grocery store is the important part of it. Typically, the consumer buys about twice as much as they need to. Typically, the consumer buys the cheap meat, pork and chicken, rather than the expensive beef. The exception to that is ground beef. So they rush, they buy twice as much as they need to because of the uncertainty surrounding the longevity of the storm. They buy ground beef, chicken, and pork, and they almost totally ignore the beef case. When the economic activity is disrupted, the restaurant industry takes a big hit, and that's a big part of the beef consumption. So beef actually takes a double hit in a situation like what occurred last week. These are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services, nor are they the thoughts of Archer Financial Services. Thank you.